right, and misunderstood because you refuse to pray to the concept and idea that they call God. I'm one of them people. I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna keep throwing blows because I want to be free. And then me fighting for my freedom, that means the children to come after me and their children will continue to fight to be free. A lot of times you hear people say, man, that's back then. That's back then. And I tell them, I am my ancestors and my ancestors are me. And I said, that goes to the white people too. They are their ancestors, the ancestors are them. So the thing that they did back then is the same thing that they're doing right now. So we fight so hard because we know these people have not changed. They cannot change. Biologically, spiritually, socially, these people are the same. You know what I'm saying? The game ain't changed. I say the name's been changed, but the game ain't changed. French, Belgium, Indo-Europeans, Arabs, Hebrews, they just keep changing their name. At the end of the day, they want to fight for the natural resources of original people. At the end of the day, they want you to be in your homeland. Is that not what Abraham did? He came in broke. No money, sheep herder, and left out with millions. Amazing. Is that not what Moses did? He was broke, got snatched up in the river, lived amongst the original people, supposedly, and left out rich. Remember, when they left out of Egypt, they took things from the Egyptians, gold, money, jewelry. Yeah. So it seems to me, people are always coming in broke, Europeans, and leave out with everything. French, Belgium, fighting for your natural resources. So at the end of the day, those who can control, maintain, and protect their natural resources the best are the most spiritual. And I'm real clear, alright? The only fucking reason we ever listened to the Nation of Islam because they use that black shit. The only fucking reason we listen to nation gods on earth because they use that black shit. The only reason we listen to the black Hebrews because they use that black shit. The only reason we listen to the black Christian nationalists because they use that black shit. And if we can agree that they all use that black shit, then why not go back to the black shit? That is the point which is made. That is the point. Why continue to play games with me? You're using my black shit and covering it up with the bullshit. So all you do is wipe off the bullshit and get you the black shit, which is the only shit. It makes absolutely no sense. You go to church. You go to church, you pray. You dance and you dance. You go to a white church, you sit there like a fucking mother. The difference between the white church and the black church is the black shit. So why not just go back to the black shit? Go to the most high point of anything. Go home before you was corrupted. It is a clear time frame reference where the only people on the planet were those black people. There was no Islam, there was no Judaism, there was no lessons, there was no gods on earth, there was no word for God, just original people vibing with each other. Soul, son, being. So I'm not mad if you continue to use my black stuff, but don't get mad at me because I refuse to be tricked. Give me the uncut thing, okay? I said this before. If you're gonna get high for cocaine, don't sniff the scramble. Get the raw shit. Alright? If you're gonna practice spirituality, get the raw shit. Stop dealing with the cut. Christianity, Islam, Judaism, Nation of Gods on earth, West Muhammad, they all deal with the cut. Plain and simple. It ain't even hard to see. It's very, very simple. So I'm not trying to advocate or even say, well, they're using this. Well, if they're using that, why don't they go back to the stuff they claim they use? If they use that in their literature, right, and they say it's right and exact, then why not go back to the point of origin of the things that they claim is right and exact? If you're going to use Timbuktu, if you're going to use ancient African science, if you're going to use the pyramids and say, yeah, like you created that, right? You already know it predates anything you're talking about. And why not go back to that? That is the fundamental difference. I refuse to stay in mediocrity. I refuse to be conquered by religion. You're conquered by religion if you're trying to explain to me that the brothers are talking about the black stuff, but they're still Muslims. They're conquered by religion. With the first thing that ever walked upright. With the first people that ever thought about reading and writing. Philosophical thought. Mathematics, science. You cannot defeat your enemy with the cut. He will wash your cut ass away. That's why I say what I say. Because it's black African power, not black Christian, Muslim, Hebrew, God's earth power. That is no power. That's called lack of power. And you're suffering from post-traumatic slave syndrome. Inferiority complex those brothers have. If you're Muslim and you're a black Muslim, you're suffering from an inferiority complex. If you're a Christian and you're a black Christian, you're suffering from an inferiority complex. If you're a nation gods on earth, you're suffering from an inferiority complex because you're saying that some people came in and gave you something and now you accept it, meaning your system was inferior to what was brought into you. And I refuse to do that. And y'all can continue with that silly ass conversation if y'all want to.
Yeah, exactly.
I can invalidate that. I can invalidate the Old Testament. I can invalidate that because no one has ever read the Bible, right? They don't have no facsimiles, which is a direct copy from the original. No original manuscript. The oldest ones they got is the Dead Sea Scrolls, and they're not the originals, right? So on that alone, right, if you go into the pyramids, you see the original shit.
Uh-huh. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Well, see, there should be no debating in that.